Megascope. Damaged. Is that stream flowing upwards? Strange. Barely worth a look. Upside down. Gravity's flipped, getting pulled up instead of down. survive. Maybe this will tell me something. Something like that. to an elder, he won't kill me. At least not that way. Extends to the side, but gravity's reversed. Temple fly upwards if it breaks off. The other way I think do the trick. Waterfall I climb down to get here won't work. Could be another though. Need to follow the current downstream. To discover his talkative side. Etzelthi, laut Niama. You live. Barely. You're not attacking. That mean you'll hear me out? Perhaps. Speak. Cave I came out of? What was that place?
There lies the gate between this world and ours. It is closed, but it shall open once more. In 100 of years. 200. 3. Soon. Now speak. Don't ask, or I will kill you.
Hear about Detloff. He's...
I know who he is. What of him?
He's sicked a swarm of lesser vampires on the city. I have to stop him.
But I do not.
Help me, and I'll return the favor.
You help me? How?
Depends on you. I'm not just some human.
You are no one. I ask for the last time. Why should I care about Detlev? Why should I help you?
Sooner or later, Detloff will bring trouble. Serious trouble.
How?
As Kagmar brought trouble before. Folk will take him down, eventually. Might need a year, or 2, or a decade, but they'll find a way. And then they'll go after other vampires. And eventually, they'll find you.
And I should fear
death? No. But that'll be the end of your peace, your quiet. Knights errant, Mages, they'll come here day in, day out. One already managed to teleport here. Others will follow, you can be sure. You'll kill them, naturally. So they'll flood these caves, or collapse them with explosives, destroying the gate you guard beyond repair.
No. This place must be secure. The gate. What is your plan?
Dettlaff. We have to convince him to spare the city.
Will he?
Probably not. Yet, we must try nonetheless.
If there is a fight, if you help kill him,
I will be anathema. This I know. And still, I ask you to summon Dettlaff.
where?
TESHAM, MUTNA.
Go. Once I sent you there, I will summon Dettlaff.
I thank you.
Leave me.
That went better than I expected it would.
Think that went better than... You kidding? I'd have been dead on the spot if not for my slowed metabolism.
And yet you survived, though you are risking your life. The question is, why? This contract, it goes well beyond what witches customarily handle. I cannot abandon the matter, for Dettlaff and I are bound by blood, but you could simply walk away. So why, my friend? Why stay and risk your hide?
For you. You're in a heap of trouble, Regis. Trouble Dettlaff brought on. Seen you die once already. That one time was enough.
I'm not certain I know what to say. I am grateful, Geralt.
All your unseen that... welcoming.
No, they vary. Some are conceited, others imperious, but most can be reasoned with. But him, it was clear each word was a great effort. Interacting with others, it seems, it causes him physical pain.
Never entered my mind that the conjunction of the spheres was also a cataclysm for you, for...
Monsters? No euphemism required, you needn't seek one. I dare say it was worse for us. You arrived by the thousands, we were but a handful. Not much choice. Assimilate with you, or shut ourselves off from the world, like him.
Cave I was tossed into. That where the gate between worlds is?
In a sense, yes. Just slammed shut, sealed tight.
Think it'll ever open again? Think you'll be able to go home?
I sincerely doubt it. And I think, in truth, the Elder knows that as well.
So why would he stay down there? What's the real reason?
To stay with the gate analogy, no door is ever completely impermeable. Smells come through, for instance. When the wind rises, some dust might be blown through the cracks. A palpable trace of things on the other side. It's not much, but it is something.
And you? How do you feel now, where you are?
Geralt, imagine the least comfortable situation you could ever find yourself in. What would it be? I don't mean a moment of pain with death knocking at your door. Just a circumstance of great unease.
All right. In that case, a court banquet. Gotta show up in hose and a tight doublet. Gotta smile at everyone and engage in vacuous conversation, while Dandelion sings a ballad about me and Yennefer for all to hear.
Very well. Now imagine you're stuck there. Not for an hour, not for an evening, but for all time. And should you fall out of character for but a moment, should you so much as scratch yourself where the stitching chafes, all around you will scream, "Monster, monster!" and they'll turn on you and tear you to shreds.
Sounds tiring. Damn tiring.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Time to summon Dettlaff.
Yes, high time. Do you wish to go to TESHAM, MUTNA right away?
Let's go. Want to get this over with. Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
Shame the reason why we came here.
Yes, quite the shame.
You angry with me? For not freeing Sienna? For not trying to resolve this peacefully?
A bit. Though, perhaps I was fooling myself, latching on to the notion because I badly wished to be. However, matters have simply gone too far. I must come to terms with that.
Regis, let the Unseen Elder know we've arrived. Have him summon Dettlaff.
Hinthial, Jesu, Themias.
Didn't manage to find me, so you forced a meeting. Why?
You know why.
I've tired of guessing your human thoughts. So articulate them or leave me be.
I understand your anger, but you need to stop the attacks in the city, immediately.
My conditions are clear. I wish to see Relo. I wish to see Sienna. Yet she is not here.
You know why. The Duchess would not release her.
So the Duchess must face the consequences.
Detlef, please. All this for one woman?
You understand nothing. Let us be done with this.
You shall have no time! I am disappointed!
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn thing.
You shall not block us! I am disappointed!
You murdered innocents. You damn thing.
Gods, start praying now!
How you like that silver?
You shall not block out the chat! I am disappointed!
Innocents. You a damn thing.
You shall have brought up a chap. I am disappointed.
You murdered innocents. You damned thing.
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now. You shall have brought up a chap. I am disappointed.
You murdered innocents. You a damned thing.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist. My, what a smashing...
Shut up. I look...
The caftan is sewn of the best, but one must have a modicum of
Rather not bicker about
This particular Witcher has an in... So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather
As well he should. All that being as it may, Toussaint's, the Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis.
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering. Which, believe it or not, happens quite... Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience?
Count on it. Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters. What's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. Or, if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a...
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
How's bit?
Well enough. I can't...
Man in the frock coat.
Why, of course.
If you're about to tell me this in... How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Why didn't you
You didn't ask about beggars now.
Beggars. Tell us more about them.
Why, 4.
Just 4? Sure you
I can't
remember anything else? These beggars have anything in...
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had me... Oh!
Kid, my pay... Remember what they look...
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. But you must focus now and tell it.
Well, at the...
Where's that?
Everyone knows.
Thanks, kid. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Wanna go fish in the channel?
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, does it?
To talk.
Hear that, gentlemen. Either get scrapped.
Decent folk.
What?
Hell yeah.
Hear that?
We should step aside, good.
Come now, Twitcher. Try me.
Come on, come closer.
Grey-haired puppy knobber. All right.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. I do not oppose.
What is this place?
You could call it.
You help Need some info.
The BOOTBLACK.
Any of your...
You can question.
Sure.
They're not obliged.
Thanks. We'll...
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you.
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the BOOTBLACK. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up.
Why should I squeal?
You can tell me, Romain.
I got one too. Gave it to the BOOTBLACK.
I still have my...
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago.
All right, take it. I didn't want to...
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
Seafood.
Well, well. This time you will see to our due.
Judging by this,
Yet first you...
puzzle complete.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing...
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Sienna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The...
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtues there only obscured the victims' links to Sienna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions.
Why would Sienna murder her own sister? Out of envy?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem...
Think it's a good idea?
Talk to you? Some philosophers think empirical examination... I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Sienna locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. So, meet up once it's over? Assuming you'd rather not see Sienna again.
You assume correctly. I shall await you at Mère Lachaise Long.
If only my purse weren't empty.
Eat, drink, and loosen your belt, for you are in too small.
I never knew vampire exterminations could be so hard. I've worked up quite the appetite.
Come on.
Oh, Lepiota's lips. My lips are
The guard brings peace to our domains, flogged its writ and brought in chains.
He got shone in its eyes, your
Watch my
talking times like curtains,
Oh!
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Halt!
Need to see.
In the matter of...
Want to talk to her?
If you want to talk, go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up.
Found some information important to her case.
Ah, fine then. You're that...
Promise to be brief.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Hey, Sienna.
I've nothing to...
Sure, but you are...
What do you want?
This cell?
I wouldn't say that.
They...
It isn't. I knew I'd...
Dogged determination. Guess that's admirable.
I was praised for it as a little...
Went to a place where Beauclair's beggars congregate. Anna Henrietta. She was Dettlaff's ultimate target.
Bravo, Witcher. I congratulate you on your deductive reasoning skills. But what I'd planned has nothing to do with you.
Wrong. Has every...
You were hired to kill the beast. Said beast is dead. So go collect your metal and leave me...
Just like to know what's going on around me. Can't stand...
Have you come to ask me what drives me?
Actually came hoping to learn something. It's clear you were out...
It's certainly what they claimed. They said I was dangerous. Knights, Crespi, Dulac, Delac.
They were following orders.
So they were. Though they did so eagerly. Especially when I tried to flee. Crespi... Perrin found ample opportunity to take his frustrations out on...
Explains a bit. A lot. You had a...
I didn't expect you to understand. I need no sympathy. If I could turn back time, I'd not decide otherwise.
Enough. Your visit's done. Commander de la Tour.
Let's go. Damien.
Geralt.
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even...
I apply a balm of honor.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me. Let's begin the ceremony. In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. For now...
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair. Step forth.
Thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Detloff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour?
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me. As one impartial, I shall now hear what he has to say.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Syanna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Syanna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
I shall never forgive you.
Need some flowers. A wreath.
I've none. Sold everything. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral, folk took it all. But she liked common roses best. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her...
Anna Henrietta wanted to believe there was still hope for Syanna.
I know you. You're that witch...
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
Dead man yesterday. Smelled funny and had no eyes.
Tragic tidings! Tragic...
Greeting.
Would you...
Of course.
What do you have on offer? Farewell.
Good luck on the
Rare species and the dangers this represents to the natural order. Admittance free of charge.
It's thin scrapings around here. At least the weather's pleasant.
Oh, possible punishment.
There is a house in Foxhollow.
Knife. Have you heard of such a thing?
Phew, stinky.
Greetings.
Thanks.
I shall cling.
Will the morrow bring?
Head to the pheasantry. There put some meat on your bones.
Bury the murderous lass in one crypt with the Duchess.
Witcher, I was...
Couldn't.
Wondrous. Beautiful.
Not the time to give in to weakness. You're the commander of her guard.
You are right, Geralt. There will be a time to grieve later.
Come to pay my respects.
White roses. They were her...
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued.
Moments like this.
Serious, Geralt, serious. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty up. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. And
a mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
why the sarcasm?
I did. And...
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Always seemed to me you were a very complicated...
There exist worries for which...
Whatever you say about Sion...
That she was.
True.
How do you find my...
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna dia...
Fascinating.
Indeed.
You decide to...
I'd never believe...
If you think it's a good idea... Thanks.
This moonlight me. Oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about... Oh, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse? Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire, after all. Regis! Damn it, where'd you go? Regis! Where'd you go? Those Bruxay, they called you a
Alas, we've a very simple
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Foot. That is why I must leave
Yeah, I get it.
Supreme bouquet. Firm,
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the core...
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally, stay the winter, fill up on wine. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a witcher. And once you are one, you're one for life. You can't just step off the path. Besides, plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves.
Rather droll, isn't it, that each time we meet, something harrowing must happen? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might let you sound.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaard...
Interesting. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wife's like to stop his head.
beast was, the beast is no more.
Come on now.
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wife's like...
But for one sister to do that to another.
Giddy up.
The way to sit through the streets while everyone sleeps.
Move it.
If only I had a coin for a nugget.
More pecorino.
Bathing tears away at the skin, and thus brings death.
A regular.
I'd like to change.
Natural.
Oh!
Est flows in the veins of Toussaint.
Viva la fête!
The Beast Slayer. Ah! Behave yourself.
Welcome, please peruse. The best...
Show me what you got. instead.
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint. Welcome, please, Peru.
Instead of...
Citizens, a plea from Her Illustrious Highness. The Ducal Chancellery is swarmed each day beyond capacity. Droves arrive to demand compensation for the damage wrought throughout the city by the vampire horde. All are henceforth asked to submit their pleas in writing. Written requests shall be dealt with in due course and in the order submitted. Scribes will be available for a part of each day to assist in the drafting of requests. However, scribes shall only do so for the clearly dim-witted. A friendly reminder from the Beauclair Coopers Guild. Oakwood barrels, the best barrels around. Special discounts on purchases of 10 or more.
You'd best behave, friend.
How might I be of
You're in
service?
Beauclair, see?
Greetings.
Have you heard who won the tourney?
Massacre at the estate of Durand.